Rescues and shelters rely on adopters, fosters, and volunteers to thrive, but let's not forget about donors. Every dollar that comes in has real impact, and so with Buzz, we make sure to help you encourage giving in as many ways as possible. First, you can see that this sample rescue website has a dedicated donation page in the navigation menu, so let's start there. This main donation page can come pre-styled and look something like this if you like, but just so you know, every Buzz website is extremely easy to edit, and so you can style this page any way you like and truly make it your own. If we scroll down, we can see that on the right is one of Buzz's integrated donation forms. Now this offers the option of both set or custom donation amounts, and you can also add a recurring option too. Now, this form is completely customizable though, so even though you can see that there are fields down here for first name, last name, email address, and message, you can choose to include any fields you want here. A little below that, you can see that this rescue has chosen to connect their PayPal account, so donors can pay by PayPal or by using their credit card. However, with Buzz, you can choose whatever payment processor you want because we fully integrate with both PayPal and Stripe. And if for any reason you don't like either of those processors, you can always simply connect your existing donation software forms, whether you prefer using Donor Perfect, GiveButter, Zephy Forms, or Canada Helps for our Canadian friends. This is one of the ways Buzz stands out from other animal rescue software options because with us, you're always in control and flexibility is paramount. Unlike some other companies, we don't require you to sign up for a specific payment processor to work with us, we don't take a portion of your donations, and we never charge per adoption fees. Our main goal is to help you help animals, so we focus on making it possible to collect donations from your community in as many ways as you can. Speaking of which, we can see that this rescue has also chosen to connect their Amazon and Chewy wish lists here on the main donation page, and depending on your preference, we can also add any number of other payment options as well. This way, donors can give in any way they please, whether they prefer to use Cash App, Zelle, Venmo, or others. Use this page to inspire as many unique giving options as you want, perhaps by including ideas like employer matching or in memoriam donations, appreciated securities, life insurance, even wills. And just like this rescue, if you want, you can also add an area below the main donation area where you can detail some of your costs and explain how the money will be spent. Donors often love seeing exactly how their support makes a difference, and a little touch like this might inspire them to give more. Speaking of inspiration, we've learned from our clients that the more specific you are in describing your financial needs, the more likely you are to get assistance. So if we head up to the Help Us menu here, we can see that this rescue has chosen to add a number of other pages, including one for people to donate supplies, one showcasing most needed items, a way to sponsor a specific kennel, medical and corporate partnership pages, and a specific project fundraising page for this rescue's new sanctuary building. We can even connect your existing online shopping page so donors can buy your merch. On the Donate Supplies page, you can easily create a list of all the supplies you need, whether it's dog or cat beds, heartworm medications, etc. And you can also connect your Amazon or Chewy wish list to this page as well, so people can make purchases easily. In no time, you may be surprised at how fast you'll have Amazon packages piling up at your door. On this medical sponsorship page, this sample rescue has chosen to create a giving campaign directed to specific animals in need, asking for help with dental work, emergency care, and surgery. You can see here that each campaign has its own custom fundraising target, and at Buzz, we show you how easy it is to build these out or remove them once your goals have been reached. Not only that, but you can also set up campaign-specific or even form-specific automatic thank you emails if you like. This way, your donors will feel appreciated, and you'll be confident that everyone who gives is sent a customized thank you message without having to lift a finger. And besides a thank you email, with Buzz, all donors are automatically sent a separate, branded tax receipt as well, which saves you a lot of admin and accounting time at year's end. It's important to remember that donors aren't just your supporters, they're part of your rescue's story. Buzz makes it easy to keep them informed, appreciated, and hopefully makes them more likely to give again. Heading over to this rescue's sanctuary building page for a second, you can even add campaign-specific donation progress trackers like this goal thermometer here. Every donation updates it automatically, and simple elements like this are often surprisingly effective, inspiring others to help you complete your campaigns and achieve your goals. Now, earlier we mentioned that the more giving options you can offer, the better, which is why, if we move away from these fundraising pages for a minute, you can see that even an animal's detail page offers an opportunity for increased giving through this donation option built in at the bottom. This way, if a website visitor is simply perusing your animals, even if they don't want to adopt a particular dog or cat, they can still choose to support that animal's care. Now, this is often a great option for animals that will likely stay with the rescue their entire lives, something we call forever fosters. Now, so far we've covered how Buzz provides the most flexible payment options on the market and the ability to create as many donation pages as you want, but we also make it easy to organize and manage events. Now, for example, this rescue has a bowling fundraiser coming up where you can sell tickets right from the site, and people can choose to buy a single player sign-up, pay for a team registration, or even sponsor a lane whether they're attending or not. This rescue also built a page for a kitten yoga event, and as we said earlier, you can customize forms in any way you want. So this form is a lot less complicated than the others. It just has an image, a single price, so no custom amounts and no repeated giving options, and then the payment step, and that's it. Just like with the medical sponsorships, you can create custom automatic thank you emails for this event as well, and in this case, you might thank them and also share important details or reminders about the time and place the event will be held. And again, you can also set it up so both thank yous and donation receipts are handled automatically behind the scenes. Now finally, we've got an events calendar here in the menu, and you can see that this sample rescue has a weekly pet adoption event, which we often see held at places like PetSmart, Petco, or local businesses, along with a Dine with Your Dog event that happens once a month. Now, clicking on the event in the calendar brings up the key details, and you can also link things like your social media accounts or integrate Google Maps or calendars seamlessly, so visitors will always know where to go and where to be able to save those events so they won't forget. Now, the adoption event is also a perfect place for us to showcase another one of the ways that Buzz stands out, and that has to do with Kennel Cards and our Kiosk functionality. Now, we covered animal profiles in our animal management videos, so you may recall that in the document section, you can easily print up kennel cards with a click. Now, these become especially useful in the context of events. Not only can you print up a professional, branded kennel card for each animal in a variety of sizes, they all include QR codes so that all visitors need to do is point their phone at the card to bring up that animal's detailed page where they can learn more or even apply to adopt on the spot. This way, if you're busy speaking to someone else at the event, it doesn't prevent passersby from learning more while they wait to speak to you. Buzz also provides what we call a kiosk option to help showcase animals that are not physically present at an event. This way, all you need is a laptop connected to a screen or even just an iPad, and you can help increase the chances of an adoption even if an event visitor doesn't have the chance to see that animal in person. Outside of events, if you happen to have a brick and mortar location like a shelter, the kiosk function is a great tool to set up in the lobby there as well, providing more visibility to your animals and helping them get adopted. Now, we've covered a lot here about how Buzz can help you encourage your community to donate and fund your mission, but if you're wondering how to keep track of it all, don't worry, we've got that covered too. There's lots of power in the back end of Buzz, so rescue directors have access to an entire donations module where they can build out forms, track their donations or their donors, create and share receipts, and search their data using financial reporting tools. There's also a robust settings area where you can connect or adjust your payment processors, adjust who gets notified inside your organization when someone donates, and much more. We get into that in more detail in our data videos and in our fundraising videos, so be sure to check those out. In the end, giving isn't just a transaction, it's a connection, and Buzz helps you build a community of donors where every gift, big or small, makes a huge difference. If you want to learn more about how Buzz can help you fundraise and encourage donors to take action, email us or book a quick Q&A session so we can chat live on a video call.